Welcome back to the BFL80 desk. Shaq here for the first time on the main card. Still undefeated. So Palani, how are we feeling?
Feeling great. It was a little wild fight. He was really awkward, coming forward, hands down, just throwing bombs. So I had to be very careful in that fight.
Yeah, tell me, it's interesting. On the commentary team, there was some speculation in the second round that maybe you were starting to fatigue, but in reality, I'd say you actually grew stronger as the fight progressed. Tell me a little bit about that sort of crazy first round, how it felt in the heat of things, and what adjustments you made to stop that from being an issue moving forward.
Yeah, first round was wild. He was coming in with his hands down, and he was fresh. I knew he was going to come out strong, especially knowing that he had all these fights won in the first round. And I noticed he was going to start fading as the fight goes on, and I started using my feints. And as soon as I saw him over-committing on these shots, I decided to drop underneath him for the takedown, start controlling him. And that's kind of what the game plan was.
You talk about sort of like the awkwardness and the chaos of the fight. I don't know if he was saying anything to you, but he was definitely motioning. Like,
Yeah.
he was being a little charismatic in there. Did he say anything to you in terms of trash talk mid-fight?
Not really. He was just saying something. I didn't understand what he was trying to say. But I was just on top of him. I think he was just getting frustrated with me, just controlling him on the ground and then not allowing him to build up. He was doing a very good job of holding onto my wrist. A couple of times his hands was inside my glove. I couldn't really throw any shots. So, but besides that,
You got some good licks in there on the feet as well, and naturally, the wrestling is the base, it's the foundation of the game. How do you feel about the development of your striking in this fight relative to your pro debut?
I feel a lot better. I'm starting to feel a lot more comfortable on my feet. I can see their shots coming. And I'm also able to start picking my shots. I'm getting more comfortable. In the first fight and even in my amateur fights, I was very nervous about striking. But as you know, he's a little awkward. He's coming with his hands down and throwing crazy overhand, so I had to be very careful.
Well, and in terms of MMA experience, like literally 15 times the MMA experience that you did. Obviously, your wrestling background, though, no stranger to competition. Wrapping up here, how did, I mentioned that the commentary team was a little worried about your stamina heading into round two. How did the cardio feel through 15 minutes?
After the first round, once I adjusted, I felt fine. I caught my wind, and then I was fine continuing forward.
How far? I know you're kind of like a one step at a guy kind of guy, but one step at a time kind of guy. But how far do you think we are from title contention? Because I know it's on BFL's 9.
Yeah, I think at least 2 more fights. I think I need a little bit more experience, probably 1 or 2 more fights, and then see where I'm at then. So, and then go forward from there. And if they want me to challenge, then I'm more than willing to. It's just this one was an awkward fight. You guys coming forward, hands down, just throwing bombs. Trying to egg me to trade with them, and it was, I got to be careful.
Were there any strikes in there that sort of, not necessarily rock you, but you felt them?
No, nothing hit me.
Good.
Nothing hit me. Everything was, the only time I think he hit me was when we were on the ground. He kind of threw some short shots, and that was about it. Nothing else really hit me.
Last one for you. I'm sure there are many sort of bucket list goals in mind, but what would you say is the next one? What's the thing we're looking to accomplish most in the present?
In the MMA, I'm ready for anything. I just want to just get better. Find somebody better, right? This one was a step up from my last opponent, and I want to step up from this opponent, right? Even though I didn't perform the best, I still dominated the fight.
Clean sweep.
Right? So even on my bad day, I'm still dominating. So I think I can just keep working up. I'm only going to just get better. So.
Anyone in mind for that next fight, and how do you feel about a turnaround for the next card in the summer?
I'm ready for anything. I really don't care who they put in front of me. I'm ready for anything. But yeah, next card. Like I said, I don't have much time. I'm a little bit older than these guys, so I want to fight as soon as I can.
Oh, certainly not fighting like you're too old for the game. Palani still undefeated.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
thank you so much.
man.
All right, thank you.